comes to the security guarantees, what is the current status of that? I know the President earlier today mentioned boots on the ground with the UK, France, Germany possibly, but unequivocally said no U.S. troops on the ground, but U.S. coordination. Can you elaborate on that, and what would the red lines be?
Sure. Well, you got to the heart of what I was going to say to all of you today on security guarantees, which is the President has definitively stated U.S. boots will not be on the ground in Ukraine, but we can certainly help in the coordination and perhaps provide other means of security guarantees to our European allies. The President understands security guarantees are crucially important to ensure a lasting peace, and he has directed his national security team to coordinate with our friends in Europe and also to continue to cooperate and discuss these matters with Ukraine and Russia as well.
Karoline, now,
Antitrust division is working.
I have no idea who that individual is. That ultimately, the President has always said that there are areas of disagreement in this war that will have to be discussed and decided upon by these two countries. And so he wants these two countries to engage in direct diplomacy. He's said that from the very beginning, which is why he's agreeable to the idea of having President Zelenskiy and President Putin get together. And I understand accommodations for that meeting are underway. As soon as we hear more details, we'll be sure to let all of you know.
And just a quick follow-up.
The European leaders do.
Well,
And President Putin himself said that, by the way.
did say that.
Haley.
Hey, thanks, Caroline. You made clear no U.S. boots on the ground. Is the President considering U.S. boots in the air as a form of a security guarantee?
Look, that was something the President mentioned on his interview this morning. It is an option and a possibility. I won't certainly rule out anything as far as military options that the President has at his disposal. I'll let him do that. I can tell you he's definitively ruled out boots on the ground. Sure.
Confirm that Putin suggested Moscow as a venue for the bilateral talks. And if so, doesn't that indicate that Putin is perhaps not serious about this, that he's suggesting a venue that there's no way that Zelensky is going to go to?
Look, I'm not going to litigate the private conversations between the President and President Putin, aside from what the President himself has already spoken on. But I can tell you there are many options that are being discussed by our national security team right now with both parties.
Can you give us an indication of where?
I just told you we'll provide you details as soon as we can. Thank you for trying, though. Libby. Into bringing this war to an end, and he remains determined.